Hey, you're watching Half Asian Tarot Queen. I'm Lisa. I'm talking kind of quietly as my mom is sleeping. Had to take her to the ER yesterday. Okay, so we got the Eight of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. So this is something's changing fast, or message is coming in. This is a stable, independent energy. This is someone who's kind of financially stable. They've got it going on. It looks like this person has manifested a victory. Then we have a tangible move forward, Judgment, the Moon, and the Four of Swords. So some situationship is ending. Something that was hidden is perhaps being seen, and allowing for a judgment to happen and for things to move forward. Yay. What I just thought of was the Johnny Depp trial just ended yesterday, and so it's like that's been the situationship that's been going on for a really long time, and apparently there's a resolution coming in that situation. So that's kind of an example of that energy. Okay, so we have Water and the Beauty Way. So this is like a lot of emotions being released. And then this is a card of sort of being in a state of flow. It's the Beauty Way, where you're kind of like in alignment with the highest good, and everything that you need comes to you as you need it, and you're sort of like living a miracle in a way. We have the owl underneath that, so it's like there's ancestors offering signs and synchronicities, which is a sort of guiding this path. It was interesting because I've never noticed this before, but there's like a second set of eyes under this, and I never saw it until now. So interesting. So yeah, there's ancestors watching over and guiding this situation. Now we have the drum. So things are happening in this universal rhythm that's unfolding in this beautiful, miraculous flow. And then under the released emotions have Wind. So there's this big change happening, which is probably causing these emotions to be released. And there's Abundance. Abundance and self-actualization. So it's like perhaps these emotions which have been blocked and not allowing things to move forward, but there's going to be a huge release which is going to allow for this change, which is going to lead to abundance and self-actualization, which is really good. Okay. So I'm going to the Light Seers Tarot. We're going to get some more information about this moment. Okay. I'm in a different spot today because, okay, interesting. All right, so we got the Eight of Cups. So this is moving on from a situation that no longer serves you. This is like a sunset in the horizon, so it's moving forward. Then we have another card of moving forward. We have the Knight of Pentacles. So this is it's a card of moving forward, but in a slow, sustainable way, kind of like the turtle wins the race. These kind of look like turtlebacks in a way. I don't know. That just came to me. But this is taking a leap of faith into the unknown. It's interesting because this is like this pool that she's about to take a leap of faith into is like a mandala. So she's taking a leap of faith, but at the same time, we have seizing the reins, the Chariot. And this is like kind of reminding me of the Cinderella story. So I'm going to link that thread here. Taking the reins of a situation. Ooh, did you hear that thunder? Being in command of light and dark energy. Being in command of your power so that you can move forward. So you're not being sort of compelled by sort of emotions. You're in command of your machinery. You're moving forward. And then we have the Queen of Cups, which this is interesting because it came out in the 2 readings before this. And I was talking about how this person was giving me this vibe of like having been healing from this sort of unjust situation, which is interesting because we had the Judgment come up earlier. And instead of engaging in whatever conflict was around her, she was just focusing inward and working on healing her vibration so that she could attract a different situation. So it's interesting because we have this person who's taking a leap of faith. They're moving forward. They're taking command of a situation. And they're moving on from a situation that doesn't serve them. So this person has like raised their vibration and healed. Okay, so I'm going to go to the Queen of the Moon Oracle and pick. This is really good. It's like forward progress, forward movement. And it looks like some huge blockage is finally being removed. Okay. Okay. So at the bottom, we have purity. So this is kind of like a clean slate after a fresh snow. But we also have resilience. This person is carrying a huge burden, but there's growth. It's like there's a lesson being learned from whatever this struggle is. So it's like they don't necessarily even see the growth happening. They're just kind of overwhelmed by the struggle. But meanwhile, you know, there's all this growth happening without them even necessarily being aware of it because they're just so focused on the struggle, you know. We have assessing, taking inventory of the situation, and we have fear. So it's like, it's almost like someone's breaking free from this cycle of fear and cycles of abuse. Overcoming fear and cycles of abuse was a reading. Someone's breaking free from this. Maybe they're finally assessing how they've been attracting this situation to themselves, doing all this work, raising their vibration, and without them even realizing it, they've maybe outgrown whatever this situation has been that's been holding them back and earned themselves a brand new beginning that they're stepping forward into. So it's like, ooh, because there's a reading not long ago called The Beginning of the End. And this kind of speaks to the doors. No, someone's at the door, so I gotta go.